In this video, we'll talk about queen side castling. So this is king side castling, and this part right here is queen side castling. This is white queen side, right? Here is a black queen side. Okay. Before we get started, let's improve this existing code a little bit. canCastle, this here we already handled king side for black and white, and let's add to make sure this is a king. This piece is king. We can add something here. So rename this one first to piece. Okay, and make sure the piece is a king. Okay, king. Yeah, we can always command U to make sure we didn't break anything. Yeah, test succeeded. Yeah, so thanks to all our test cases, like is our royal guard, right, for our existing logic. So we can create like king side. Okay, so king side equals, right, what, 2 column, right, equals 2 column equals 6, right? This is king side, and this condition is duplicated because we already know the piece column is 4, so we can remove this part, right? So command U again. Yeah, nothing is broken. So now we can put if king side, right, and those codes should go here, right? Then we can do else for queen side, and here we check the two columns, right? Column 5 and column 6 is not under thread, and it seems to me I missed to check column 5 should be empty. So it's like we need to add another condition here, like that, right? And 5 and 6. That's command U. Right. So because this part can be abstract pull out 5 and 6, we can create the range of columns to be checked. Okay, empty and not under thread. So let's create that one. Columns. Okay, columns. Yeah, it's a closed range, so based on king side, right? If it's king side, it will be 5 dot 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 6. Otherwise it will be 1 2 3 1 2 3 here. Those 3 locations has to be empty. So 1 2 3. Let's create one function here, like function like empty and save, right? Save. So we need to the input parameter row and columns, right? So here is close the range of integer and return empty and save the boolean. Okay, so that's return false to silence the compiler. Now we need a for loop to loop through the range, right? So column in columns like that. So if it's not empty, then we can return false, right? So if piece at column and the row is not empty, it's not nil, then we can return false. Oh, so here we return true. Yeah. So now let's check on the thread. If it's not nil, or it's on the thread, right? And under thread at column and the row from white and from white, so it means yeah, not white's 10 like that. Cool. So if it's on the thread, it's not safe. Okay, so now we can use this here. Let's command U again to make sure so far is still good. Yeah, now let's try to use this empty and save. Okay, so empty and save, empty and save row. What is the row? Row is that row. Okay, is this row. And the columns, yeah, it's these columns. Wow, it simplified the code a lot. Command U again. Yeah, it worked. Now, so what is the queen side? The queen side is, oh, so we don't need to differentiate that because queen side is, oh, yeah, the queen side, this changed. That's it. So it should work on for the queen side, this logic. So we don't need that. Now we can create the test case. Okay, so it means let's comment out this one to make sure our judgment is correct. So if that, return that, otherwise yeah, we can improve that later after we make sure the queen side test case we haven't created yet. Command U. Yeah, everything is fine, right? Now let's go to here to create the queen side test case. To create a queen side, white king side. Okay, so let's borrow this one and something like that. So let's create one here. Highlight, Control I. Yeah. So initialize game. to generate a command B. Save. Oh, the name. Now it's queen side. Queen side. Okay. So white. Okay. Now let's do it like here. So to make this, to set up this scenario, we need to, let's do this, and let's do that. So move out the queen, and okay, so move out the knight, and wow, there's a lot of moves. So put it here, right, like that. Now it's ready to make this move. Okay, so let's create that scenario here. So I'll pause the video. Okay, I'll come back when I finish it. Okay, now let me print out the board to check if my setup is correct or not. Okay, so let's run this one. And see. Check. Oh. Okay, now I just fixed the setup. Let me show you again. So run that, and to print out the board here. So 5 pounds here, 5 pounds here. So here you see, it should be okay, right? P N Q P P P P and B here, and now it's ready. Now it's ready for white queen side. White queen side. Okay, now let's make sure. So XCT assert, right? XCT assert true. Game dot canCastle, right? 2 column, 2 row. Okay, so it's here. 2 column is 1, and the 2 row is 7. Let's test it. Yeah, it worked. Unfortunately, I am too early to celebrate because this one is wrong, right? It should be queen side, white queen side rook moved. Okay, let me fix it. So go to the top. Let's add another one. So white queen side, right? Queen side, and here same thing, black. Oh, queen black, queen side rook moved. So yeah, if that, okay, so we need to add white king side rook. let's remove this. Okay, so white's, so if the queen is here, so 3-7. Okay, so it's 3-7 column 3. If that, we say white queen side. Okay, so here if is 3-0, so it means black queen side that. Okay, now let's go back out to our canCastle. Now we can uncomment this one to duplicate this kind of. So if it's white's turn, so this is queen side, right? Queen side moved and white king moved, or black queen side and the black king moved. Okay, that's command U to make sure it still works. After that, we can, oh, it was introduced by a typo here. This one is not 3, right? It's the rook, it's not the queen, so it's 0. Same thing here, queen side rook is 0, right? Okay, now let's do it again. Command U. Now it passed. This guy here. Okay, let's continue to improve our code. canCastle. Okay, here this part. Let's see if we can improve that. King side, queen side, and this one is the same, right? This one is the same, and so we can use a guard here. So to take out the common one, GUARD, guard, empty, and save. Copy, paste here. Else, if not, return false. So we can remove this part. Empty and save. Yeah. It's like that. So we can cut that and replace this one. Command U again. Okay, still working. Let's see if we can improve this code further. So this, we can remove that now. And I don't like to put whose turn here. It's annoying. So we can put this one here, right? So piece dot is white has to be same as white's turn, right? Yeah, otherwise we'll return false. So it means we can use p dot is white here, and replace that because this is the global thing. Okay, so now yeah, p dot is white is local. Command U to make sure we don't break anything. Okay, test passed. Cool. So now if it's white, then white king moved. So maybe we can put like 4 different scenarios there. So like if king side, right? If king side and is white. Okay, so if the king is white, then we do something. So else if is white and the queen side and not king side, and else if it's black. Oh no, we don't need that. Yeah, we need an else. That's good. So control I. So if it's not white, right? Black. Yeah. Let's list all of them here. Now we can fill in the logic. Yeah. So like that. So if it's white and king side, so we'll return is white and king side, like that. And if it's queens, oh okay, we return that. White king side rook moved, not moved, and the king not moved. Okay, so this is king side. Okay, so yeah, here we'll return this is queen side. So white queen side rook moved and the white queen moved. Okay, so here is black, so it's black king side rook and black king moved, right? Return. So it is black and the king side. Okay, so we check black and the kings. Okay, so next one is black and the queen side. Yeah, so black queen side, black. Yeah, this is same. So then we don't need that, so here we'll return false. Command U. Yeah, still working. There's a duplication here. Can we get rid of that? To improve this further, I want to break this one like that without changing the value of the expression. So like that, right? Oh, this is wrong. So here I'm just trying. If I want to simplify that, I have to break this guy like that. So Command U, make sure everything's still working. Command U again. Yes, it works. So this one, not white king. Yeah, it's white. It's white, so we can put this one to here, right? Oh, wait a minute. So this part is same. So let's put it here, right? So it's white, and put this one here, right? Now, okay, so this one control this guy. Okay, so we can merge that. I got it. So we can return if it's king side, right? King side, then it is that. Otherwise, it will be queen side. Cool. So I think I can do that. So if it's not, okay, so now we can put this guy here, right? So it's black and black king not moved, right? If it's king side, okay, now, yeah, return. If it's king side, then we'll break king side. Yes, otherwise will be this guy, not black side. Okay, so now we can get rid of that. Return, run it. Oh, I think I forgot to remove this part. Yeah, it's already inside here, right? King side. So let me fix that. Oh, now let's try it again. Command U. Yes, it works. Finally, let's don't forget to reset everything here in our initialize game. Okay, so copy and initialize game here. So let's put it here. So pieces and whose turn we already handled. Pieces, remove all, right? Let's put in order here. Pieces and whose turn, okay? Now last move, we need to put it to nil. Back to nil. And yeah, all of them to be reset. Yeah, so command U again. What? What's wrong here? Signing for, oh, this guy. So let's select here, Command U. Yeah, nothing is wrong. Okay, so that's it for today. See you next time. Thank you for watching.